Hey everyone on YouTube, I wanted to do a little video today about one of my least favorite phrases. Now, my least favorite phrase ever is family friendly. Excuse the lighting today, I'm in a different room than I usually am for my videos, and it's kind of ominous looking, I know, but maybe that adds to the feeling of the video. So, the reason I hate the phrase family friendly is because it caters to middle-class, middle-aged, white America. Now, if you go walk out on the street in New York City, you're not going to see family-friendly. Alright, you're going to see pretty much the opposite of what marketing tells you family-friendly is. Alright, you're going to see hookers, you're going to see drug addicts, you're going to see poor people, you're going to see gay people, you're going to see black people. Alright, you're going to see interracial couples. And that's basically everything they won't show you in family-friendly advertising. Now that bothers me because it gives middle-class, middle-aged, white conservative America a standard for what they believe is their country. Now, I'm not saying that I didn't grow up privileged. I grew up as happy as anyone could be. I've never been made fun of for any reason in my life. But that's not to say that I don't feel for people that have, you know. I feel for people that have been bullied for being gay, for being black, for being poor, for being on the wrong side of the tracks, you know, as they say in Lifetime original movies. And I think the term family-friendly just makes it so comfortable for conservative America. It makes it so easy for them to continue bashing, you know, the liberal agenda, to keep bashing things that are modern, that are new, you know, forward thinking. It makes it easy for them to keep hating what they don't understand because it keeps pushing the same image of the perfect nuclear 1950s family on them over and over. I'm actually a little worked up about this because my birthday is coming up in a couple weeks, or in a week at this point. My birthday is July 4th. Ironic that I was born on Independence Day when I haven't been too happy with my country lately. I'm not anti-American. I'm not ashamed of where I come from, like I said before. I'm just generally disappointed in the way things are going, especially socially. Government aside, you know, socially, we're very held back as a culture. I was going to say retarded, but I don't, you know, in technical terms of retarded, it means being held back. We are socially retarded as a country, and people don't know how to simply accept people the way they are. It only existed in ads and TV shows. And then people, you know, the conservatives, they whine and they say, why can't I have America back the way it was and leave it to Beaver? Because, you know what? It never was like Leave It to Beaver. Okay, that was a television show. I've even heard from people that were around during that time. Excuse me for my youth, but I'm 20 years old, going on 21. But I've heard from people back in that time that of course real life wasn't like that. Is real life like Jersey Shore? No, of course it isn't. So when people complain that their world isn't the way it used to be, that's kind of just maudlin nostalgia, you know? I'm sorry that your life didn't turn out like a sitcom, nor did mine. So, you know, I think advertising agencies, excuse me, need to be less worried about pleasing the majority and more worried about pleasing everyone. I'm not saying that messages in advertising should be exclusively conservative or exclusively liberal. There's something that happened recently. There's a group called 1 Million Moms that are completely homophobic and I think racist, definitely conservative if anything. And they protested that, I can't even remember what it was, they saw some kind of gay advertising as they called it, and they were pissed about it, so they tried to boycott this and that. Actually, it was JCPenney. They tried to boycott JCPenney, and then JCPenney responded with a gay Father's Day ad, which I thought was amazing. Keep up the good work, JCPenney. But, you know, this just really gets under my skin sometimes because we're so expected to give in to typical sterile, squeaky clean culture, you know? And that's just fed to us over and over. obviously it's such a non-issue to me that I feel like I shouldn't even be making this video, because it should be such an easy concept to grasp. But apparently it isn't for some people, and apparently it's a very hard concept to grasp for some people up in high places in marketing and CEOs, because they still think that old white America is the majority and that no one else has a say. And I'm not saying that advertising and television is the most important thing in the world. Obviously, I think it's more important to read books and even read blogs on the internet, for fuck's sake, just to educate yourself. But, not that TV is the most important thing, but when it's such a cliche thing to say, but when you don't see yourself on TV, you feel like you don't belong. You feel like there is no one out there who gets you in the media. So, and I know that people can relate to that, so I'm not just talking out my ass. So, I don't know. I don't know if any of you agree with me. You probably do. If you do, leave a comment, subscribe, do whatever the fuck you like. And, yeah, let me know what you think about this, because it's just a simple phrase, family friendly, but there's so much hidden meaning under that phrase. It means nothing gay, nothing multiracial, nothing, incorporated with different cultures and lifestyles, nothing modern, nothing liberal, nothing new age, nothing that could advance us as a society in any way. Marketing is still in the 1950s, and people seem to not understand that. But then, like I said, when the old-timer, baby boomer conservatives start complaining about what happened to my world, what is this country coming to, they're basing that on false imagery from ads and from TV and movies and, whatever else. So being a 20-year-old, I can't say 100% that I know everything about this. Maybe some people did grow up with the perfect American life, and I'm sure in a lot of cases a lot of people did. But I didn't. I'm not 100% white. I'm not the perfect image of a happy, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Something's on TV right now that I'm watching. Sue Simmons is being interviewed on TV right now, and I think that's hilarious because Sue Simmons did an infamously terrible interview with Kate Bush, my favorite artist. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying that the media makes it so easy for old-time conservative people to feel comfortable, We have to keep everything comfortable and sterile and safe for the older generation. I'm sorry, that's not the way the world works anymore. 60-year-olds have iPhones these days. So, if they can take the hint, so can marketing agencies. If older people are becoming more in tune with our society, they're becoming more in tune with technology, and things are changing, then everything needs to change. Because, the younger people of today are much more open on subjects like homosexuality, like abortion, religion, big business, all the hot button issues people my age are opening up to and being less conservative about. So I think marketing needs to reflect that. Because, no offense, but the older generation is dying off. And I believe that's for the better, for the advancement of our society. So, I won't let this video go on too long, so thanks for watching. Subscribe or comment if you want. Alright, bye.